What's going on, gang? Dave here. It is August 24th, 2025, and if you're a returning viewer, you're probably seeing or realizing that this is in a different format. So, long story short, I moved to a new country here to start a new job, and the laptop and the software that I had for recording was left behind at my apartment with my wife, and I won't be getting that stuff until next month. So for this month's video, I will not have a face cam, nor will I have like a deck per se. I have the deck, but I'm gonna have to scroll through since I'm recording on my phone. But staying true to my investment goals, staying true to this journal, and we're in month 17 of investing into Bitcoin and Nvidia. Let's go ahead and get started. So again, I've been doing this for a year. I've been investing into Nvidia since the summer of 2023, but I began this journey in March of 2024. So we're a year down, approaching 2 years here soon, which is bizarre. And yeah, we are doing this until 2034. These are my Nvidia contributions from 2023 all the way until the current month, August of 2025. So as you can see here, 2025 has been a pretty low month in terms of contributions towards or purchasing Nvidia stock. But this past week, I invested $1,680 into Nvidia, and that is the biggest purchase that I've had towards Nvidia shares for this year, and since I made my first purchase in July of 2023. And you can also note the contributions on the right: 2023 $3,500, 2024 $4,200, and with the way 2025's looking, we'll probably hit around $3,000. But most of my contributions and my lump sum severance pay are going towards Bitcoin, which brings me to this next slide. Bitcoin contributions. So I have not made any contributions in July of 2025 nor August of this year. So I have a pretty big lump sum of money that's approaching. I know you don't want to hear all the details, but it's related to the severance for my previous job, and that will be going towards Bitcoin, but nothing in July or August of this year. But you can also note the contributions that I've made in 2024 and January to June of this year. So now, I already mentioned this earlier, my monthly contribution amount. So 0 into Bitcoin, but with one Bitcoin's currently priced at $114,946. And I did invest $1,680 into Nvidia shares, and current share price is $178, but it was $157 just a month ago. So there was some pretty significant news in regards to the Trump administration allowing Nvidia to sell their premier H20 chip to China. There's been a little back and forth, a little backstepping on that over the past week or so, but still significant news. And this is where the majority of my returns came from July into August. So my current portfolio value: Nvidia, that share amount, please disregard it. I have $25,419 worth of Nvidia shares. Bitcoin, I still have 0.22. That's been the same over the last 2 months, and that is also worth 0.22 Bitcoin's worth $25,284. So we have an 8.9% return rate from July into August of 2025. And yes, this excludes my contribution. This excludes my $1,680 Nvidia shares purchase. for this month, and my total portfolio value is $50,703. We'll go ahead now to this last slide. Now you can see a progression here from April of 2024 to August of 2025. It's a year and some change. And I've said this in previous videos, okay? It's months like January, February, and March of 2025 where that you really have to have strong conviction for what you're doing. You really have to believe in the thesis of what you're investing in. And for me, we went from 36K all the way down to about 30, and now we've quickly rebounded to $50,000 here in August of 2025, which, again, knock on wood, we want to continue to see this rate of growth. There's a lot of positive things with Nvidia. There's a lot of positive things with Bitcoin. Bitcoin's currently stalling. It hit about $122,000 per coin, went down to about 111,000, and now it's sitting at around 113 to 114,000. So I'm going to continue charting this growth, and again, I've been doing this, and keeping a journal like this, guys, it keeps you motivated, and it allows you to see the big picture. It allows you to see the amount and return percentage that you've received from your principal, okay? I can say this wholeheartedly. From January of 2025 until now of August, we've gone up about $14,000. I have invested nowhere near that. Nowhere near that. I've maybe invested over the last 8 months, maybe $2,000 to $3,000, and we've gone up 14. So that principle is really working. I want to continue to chip away at this, and this is just motivation for you guys as well. I'm in the trenches as well. I see the bad news about Nvidia, the geopolitical news, the stuff with Bitcoin, the stuff with crypto. This is the only shot I got. All right, investing is the only way for us to really plan and save well for long term and to battle inflation. So I'm going to keep trucking along with this. If you enjoy the content, like, comment, subscribe. And again, I truly apologize for not having my face cam and my regular setup this month, but I'll be right back at it with you guys next month. So take care. Again, like, comment, subscribe, and see you in the next one.